What's going on, guys? It's Harrison with the No Real Estate channel. Thanks for tuning in. Today we are talking closing costs. This is an item that a lot of folks do not account for when it's time for them to go purchase a new property. So a lot of times I hear that people have accounted and have their down payment funds ready to go, yet they forget about those closing costs. So what the are closing costs? Well, closing costs are quite simply just the fees and expenses that any buyer or borrower is going to incur before they take legal ownership of the property. Typically, what you can anticipate seeing in these closing costs are going to be items such as your credit report fees, your title services, your government recording fees, survey fees, any attorney and underwriting fees. All these miscellaneous fees essentially get grouped together, and we call those your closing costs. Now, the rule of thumb for closing costs is that it's typically going to be anywhere from 2 to 5% of your purchase price, in which you can realistically expect you're going to have to fork over to close the file out and take possession of that property. Now, of course, that number is going to fluctuate based on county taxes, city taxes, location of the house, etc., recording fees at the county courthouse, items like that. However, a good rule of thumb is that you need to go ahead and tack on mentally 2.5 to 3.5% of your purchase price in the form of those closing costs. Now, of course, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not even a loan officer. I'm just a lowly real estate agent. Yet you need to have an idea of how much you're going to need here, because you're going to have to take those closing costs expenses and lump that in addition to your down payment money. So even though you may be getting a loan for 5% down payment, you're going to have to come up with more funds than just 5%. So keep that in mind. Run the math. If you need more help identifying what your closing costs may look like, drop me a line or shoot me a text, and we'll catch up with you soon. Cheers.